Hello and welcome to another episode of Table Talk. Today I want to talk about the importance of talking about your story, specifically your future story, when you are asked the question, what's new? Or what have you been up to lately? Usually when asked what our story is, we tend to talk about things that have happened in the past. The past is important. It helps us, it helped us become who we are today. But the truth is, the magic of telling your future story is that it helps you bring the people and the resources that would help you get to where you're going into the same place. So, if, for example, you're asked, tell me your story, and you talk about, 10 years ago I did this, and 20 years ago I did that, that's good to know, but usually the person who's sitting in front of you asking the question, or can I help you much in the future, because the past is the past and they can't go back and change that. When you talk about the future story, for example, you say, I want to build something that would help the community. I want to build a business that would provide this service to my community. The person who's asking the question might now realize that, they have a contact, or they know somebody that could help you get closer to that goal. And because you mentioned it, they will bring those resources to you, or connect you to someone who could help you with those things, and you'll find that you will get to your goal even faster. I'm going to give you a personal example. A few years ago, I did a conference in Pier 21 called Your Best Self. And when I was asked 3 months prior to the event what I wanted to do, or what I was up to, or what was new with me, I simply said I was planning a conference to help people become their best self on 3 topics. That's on, health, wealth, and just mindset. And that I wanted to take the ticket sales and help a charity or help some organization that is doing good with that. Now, because I mentioned this to people on Facebook and in person, I got introduced to somebody who became my project manager for the conference. She said, I like what you're doing, I like where it's going, and I'm in. So she took over the project management thing. And from her, she brought in 10 other volunteers who came in from the universities around that came to help support the project. And with that, she helped me find a venue, and we got a sponsor to come into the event. And I also got somebody, a classically trained musician, to come play during the event. All of this happened simply because when I was asked what is new or what's my story, or the answer I gave was about where I wanted to go to, not where I had been. If I talked about where I'd been, I would simply probably have said, oh, that's great, and that would have been the end of the conversation. But because I spoke about the future that I was trying to get to, my future story, they were able to come in and provide resources. So at the end of the day, like I said, I had over 15 people who came in and helped to make the conference successful, including the speakers, simply because I told the story of where I wanted to go to and where I wanted to be in 3 months. And we're able to take actually the proceeds from the conference and give it to a family that was going to Haiti to go do some great work over there. The point I'm trying to make here is this. When you're asked what is new or what is your story, yes, you could talk about the past, but make sure that you include where you're trying to go to. That's your future self story, so that the people who you're talking to and the people who come into contact with you will be able to see where you're going and offer resources and help or collaboration that will get you a whole lot faster to where you want to go to. Thank you for listening to this episode of Table Talk, and to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much and have a fantastic day. Take care.